I think we're just unraveling the mystery about migration. Many species migrate depending on the weather conditions. What we see, for example, that birds that migrate from Europe to Africa, when they come back on the wrong moment because of the climate change. And we're just unraveling this mystery, and we are just there that we know that small birds, they come too late. They have to come when the caterpillars are there. But if you come a little bit late and they are too big, it's not good for the youngs to feed. So we as CMS, we try to solve the issue, to look at, get more information, do more research. At the same time, we also see that climate change has a big impact on habitats. And the habitats are disappearing. And that's just starting now, and it will be worse in the future.
What is your what is the objective of attending this summit? What takeaways are you expecting from the conference?
This conference is one of our sister agreements, and we try to work very close together with CBD. What my presence here is also to show that we work together as secretariats. So the CMS, CBD, Ramsar, and etc. They work together very closely. During this meeting, I hope to make many contacts with new people that I don't know, and that's also important. And to follow the discussion and see where we can have some input from our side.
Sir, at the policy level, at the governmental policy level, what roadblocks do you see, especially talking about developing countries?
One of the roadblocks we see is that developing countries, they have their intention is very good. They want to do something, but they have not the means to do it. And that's one of the major problems. And at the same time, they want to develop like any other countries. We have to make sure that development is sustainable development. And that's why we have to work together and see how we can help and bring our technology to you and all the way around.
So conservation of biodiversity, and especially the area where you were working, stopping the migration of wild animals, I think from what I understand is that the local communities have a very critical role to play, and in order to train them, educate them, and make them aware of the issues is very important. Could you tell us about some programs that are being run to educate the local communities?
Yeah, we raise awareness with local communities that species migrate. Today it's your species, tomorrow it's somewhere else. And we have to work together. And often people are not aware that particularly birds, for example, only spend a very limited amount of their annual cycle at your place. People often think that the resources, there's no end, you can use them as much as you want. But if you don't look at the bigger scope, you might lose species. It's not good for local communities, not good for us, not good for anybody. So we try to work together on that issue.
So another roadblock in a country like India is that a lot of local communities depend on forest, and they cut down forest. And when the forests are cut down, they become more sparse, and therefore the animals are pushed to migrate to some other place. What do you think is an effective measure that a government can take, or you could probably tell us about any successful, because you must have an idea of policies that are pursued in different countries, an effective policy measure, or probably a case study or an example where local communities have been given enough incentive to stop exploiting the forest reserves, which does not really force animal to move to any other point.
Yeah, we have examples in Senegal where also forests or mangroves were cut down, and now local communities replanting the mangrove, because if you cut down the mangrove areas, you miss the shellfish, you miss the fish nursery, and at the end of the day you pay your own bill. And women in Senegal, I've seen the big groups planting against mangrove, and it's very, very exciting to see that. They go there out and planting new trees. And on the long term, they have also fuel wood for their own stoves. So you have to do it very sustainable. If you just cut down, it's short term you gain a lot, but long term you lose a lot. So
that was very insightful, sir, and thank you so much for your time.